Okay, we're back, Cruisnik X, with more Stormblood, Final Fantasy XIV. When we last left off, we took a tour of Rogger's Reach. We're gonna talk to Lyse and Alfino and see how they're getting on now. Come to take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants. Their abode lot, that much is plain. If the Imperials found out they were peddling their wares to the Resistance, they would be lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble, aye, and I admire their courage, but their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. We've finished discussing your proposal, and we're ready to receive you all back at the tent. I've sent someone to fetch your stolen Cryos, so if you'd like to follow me... Much. Voices? No voices?
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus.
And?
I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Here we go.
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the Resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rogger's Reach. Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree, but it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the war, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Ala Gannha liberation.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
There probably is.
Something else in mind for you, Lot. Monago and Meffrid will tell you more.
Understood. We won't let you down.
Right then. Monago and Meffrid are to be our keepers. Knowing not of what they require, one task is as good as the other. Make your choice, Chris. Your ether compass may now be used to locate ether currents in new regions. If you have misplaced your compass, you may obtain another by speaking with Gibralon at the Forgotten Night, or Goffred at Rogger's Reach. Yeah, I'm not taking that invitation, and I'm going to find out who, Alright, let's speak with Meffrid first. I don't think we've met him. I think we may have talked to... Oh, wait a minute. I remember him! At the risk of repeating myself, it is still hard for me to believe that we'd meet again here, of all places. Though, I reckon you probably don't remember me after all this time, eh? Of course I remember you. I'm impressed. Given everything you went on to accomplish, you'd be forgiven for forgetting all about your time in Quarry Mill. Suffice it to say, we didn't forget about you either, nor the lives you saved. As for me, I went to Little Alamigo while Hallian was recovering. Gundobald was my former commander and an old friend, and I had a lot on my mind. In the end, I decided to disband our unit. I told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. Some chose to remain in Little Alamigo, and others went to Ul'dah for work. But as you can see, I chose to come back to Girabania and join Conrad and the others. But I've kept busy since then, ferrying people and provisions across the border and back. It's not been easy, but it's been fulfilling. Today, moreover, we'll be heading east into the peaks. Conrad thinks we might have luck finding new recruits in the village of Ala Gannha. Ala Gannha? If you're going there, you're taking me with you. Ah, that's right. You're from Ala Gannha, aren't you, Lyse? By all means, we'd welcome the company. There'll be more to it than just asking around, but we can talk about it on the way. Make your preparations and meet me by the tunnel to the peaks. Alright. We'll come back for the other one because we know we'll be returning back here. Oh, we can't go out there yet. Okay. This tunnel will take us all the way to the peaks. We're on a mission for Conrad to Ala Gannha. Clear the barricade if you would. Aye, sir. Shouldn't take more than a moment. There are more villages than out here, but also some Imperials keeping a close eye on things. We'll need to tread carefully. Alright, let's rock. To reduce congestion, the area you are about to enter has been divided into multiple identical instances. Select a destination. Look at this place.
I remember the peaks of Girabania. Silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered every possible indignity. Who had been treated like animals. Day after day after day.
Oh, hello. Okay, that was interesting. We have a glamour in place here too, as you may have noticed. So far as the Imperials are concerned, this is not more than a testament to the savage impulses of a lesser race. Remember though, once we leave these ruins, we'll have no glamours to conceal us. The village is to the east. Keep watch for patrols as we move. Said the village is to the east. I better bring out my trusty chocobo for a matter like this. I haven't used lightning in a while, so it's about time I used her. And of course, Meffrid has to frickin' stand halfway point. Nary an Imperial in sight. That's a mercy. Ala Gannha's due east, past that bridge. Follow me, it's not much further. So we now have in our ether currents nothing yet. And we're here. Almost there. We're almost there. You can rest easy. We made it. This is Ala Gannha. It feels strange coming home like this. I always imagined it would be... Oh, sorry. That has nothing to do with why we're here. We need recruits. Aye, we do. But as I said back at the Reach, it's a little more complicated than just asking for volunteers these days. As you know, we're short-handed because many of our people were taken in by the Griffin's promises and went to the wall, never to return. It wasn't just them, though. Folks from all over, including some of my former comrades, answered his call to arms. As for why we came to this particular village, it is rumored that Ala Gannha lost a few youths as well. If there's truth to that, then there could be others sympathetic to the cause. Then again, after the Griffin's betrayal, They may be suspicious of outsiders claiming allegiance to the Resistance, and rightfully so.
So with that in mind, how are we supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I knew it wouldn't be as simple as giving a speech in the village square.
Not if you didn't want the place to be burned to the ground, no. You might as well piss in the Viceroy's eye. We'll need to be a good deal more circumspect than that. You never know when an Imperial spy is listening. We must speak to the Elder first. I know for a fact he can be trusted. We'll listen to what he has to say and decide what to do after.
Sounds like a plan. Let's hope there are still some brave men and women here willing to fight.
Yeah, let's hope. Alright. Meffrid, the village elder, is over by the shore. No time like the present. Let's have a word. Alright, well, first we need to attune to an Aether, right? Now imagine if we had gotten hit in the head by that Aether low-hanging bar there. Don't know you, traveler. You're a merchant. You'll not find much custom here. Greetings and well met, Elder, and sincerest apologies that I did not send word ahead of our arrival. Too long have I been away from Ala Gannha, and I would know of your recent troubles. Ah, you are comrades of Meffrid, I see. Speak on, though I suspect I know your purpose. The Griffin came with many men, and left with many more. Such is the rumor, is it true? He lit a fire in their hearts, then dangled a dream before their tired eyes. And now you come to steal away what few remain. The Griffin was a traitor and a madman. We had no part in his schemes. We have made an agreement with the Alliance. This time, it will be different. This time, cold comfort to the dead and the ones they left behind. How much more must we give before you have had your fill? But surely you hate the Empire as much as we do. They took our lands, our traditions, even our God. And they demand a fifth of what little we've got left. I hate the bastards. With every fiber of my being. But hate's not enough, Meffrid. I can't. We can't keep doing this. I'll not tell anyone you came, but you need to go. Now. Leave us be, and never return.
You've got no right to speak to us like that.
You've got a quarry that was producing barely enough to keep us fed. I've got a quarry that was producing barely enough to keep us fed, and that was before half our young men and women went off to die for your bloody cause. So yes, I've got every right to tell you to leave my village.
No, you don't. Because it's my village too. My home.
What in the hells are you on about? Wait. I know those eyes. You're one of Curtis's girls.
Lyse Hext. And I'm here to take back my homeland.
By Raga, the last time I saw you, you were... I didn't even know if you were still alive. And I never thought you could come.
I almost didn't. And my sister never will. Lots of others won't either. And that's why we've got to carry on the fight.
You even sound like him. As you say, I've got no right to tell you to leave. Ala Gannha is as much your home as it is mine. But I say to you again, we can give no more.
Yes, I heard you the first time. Let's go.
So, now what? That could have been handled better, but what's done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. I was hoping Meffrid might help us recruit some of his people, but that clearly isn't going to happen. If we're to convince any of them to join, we'll first need to regain their trust. It's risky and hardly subtle, but I say we approach the villages directly, see what problems they've got, and if we can do anything to help.
Makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around.
Sounds fine to me. And with it we got new gear. Which are in my inventory. There they are. Alright, we'll be back for one last live stream in a quick second.